See, Bella, like, you're so naturally beautiful. Babe, I'm wearing about 8 products on my face right now, but somehow whenever I wear this look, I always get so many compliments on how naturally beautiful I look. So if you want to learn how to recreate this bare face but better makeup look, then keep watching this video because I absolutely love wearing this no makeup look to school. It's so easy and I feel like it suits everyone. The first step to my super secret bare face makeup look is an actual bare face. If you know me, you know I am a huge lash cluster fiend, but let's be for real. Lash clusters don't always look super real. So for this look, I'm swapping out my usual lash clusters for a mascara, and not just any mascara, but a brown mascara. My favorite one is from Ilia. This one is called the Limitless Lash Mascara, and it literally has 2 sides of the brush. So one side you can see here is a little bit smaller, and this is for the volume, to add volume into your lashes. And this side, make sure that your lashes don't clump at all and they all stay nice and separated. And it's not a black color, it's almost like slightly dark brown. Before I go in with my brown mascara, I'm going to use a lash curler to curl up my lashes first. This one in particular is from Shiseido. I just really like this one in particular because it gets super duper close to my root. Like, look how good that curl is. It literally curls my lashes perfectly at the root. Now I'm going in with my Ilia mascara, and I'm first going to use the volumizing side. So this one is the shorter side, and I'm going to start at the root and really get my mascara all up in there and then brush out. And I'm going to repeat this for the first coat, and I'm only going to be using the volume side. But overall, for the first coat, I'm really focusing on getting the lashes nice and thick. Can you guys even believe that this is one coat of mascara? Look at my natural lashes and look at the first coat. But once that has dried a little bit, I'm gonna go in with the second side, the one with the little pricklies. I'm gonna make sure to really separate my lashes and make sure that they're nice, long, luscious, and curled up. And now that I've finished my top lash, I'm just gonna go in on the bottom lash and dust it a little bit. And I'm only gonna do one very light coat like that. I really like the brown because I feel like it brings out my eyes a lot more. And it just looks very soft and very natural. Next, I'm going in with a concealer that isn't a perfect skin tone match. You want your concealer to be a little bit lighter than your actual skin tone. I'm only gonna put a little bit underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit kind of on like my smile lines. You want to make sure to blend this out a lot so it really blends in and melts into your skin. If I'm being honest with you, I am a sleep deprived girly, so we need to make sure that our under eyes are nice and bright. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer and a little bit. You guys know I love to contour my face, but for my no makeup look, you want to be very subtle with it. I'm gonna put a little bit under my cheekbone, not a lot, just a nice natural flush on both sides. Then I'm gonna put a little bit along my hairline because 1, I have a huge forehead, and 2, my forehead is naturally darker than the rest of my skin, which sounds really weird, but we do want to serve bare face, and normally my forehead is darker than the rest of my skin anyway, so I feel like that's a lot more realistic. I'm going in a little bit on the chin and bring it down through my neck to make sure it all blends out, and then just the smallest amount on the sides of my nose. Next, I love using kind of a baby pink blush, but for today we're gonna use something a little bit more suited for my skin tone because we do want to serve no makeup, so I'm using this little peachy color today, and I'm going to put the smallest bit, literally the tiniest bit, on the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit on the forehead and the chin. I do have naturally lighter brows, and so I'm going out of a dark brown shade to kind of match the eyelashes. Then I'm taking a simple brow gel and just brushing them ever so slightly up. You do not want to use a brow wax or any kind of brow soap to stick them to your face because you still want them to look fluffy and natural, period. Everyone thinks that in order to serve a bare face, you need to add gloss, but personally, I find that for the best bare makeup look, you want your lips to kind of look like the same texture they are naturally. You just want them to look like my lips, but better. I'm using the Makeup by Mario lip liner in the shade Lauren, and I'm ever so slightly going to line my lips very carefully. Then my super secret to a bare face is the Flower Nose kind of velvety lip cream. It's very, very soft and slightly sheer, and voila, that is my perfect no makeup look to still look like you but feel so refined and so clean, girl. Tag me if you try it, but I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for getting rid of me, and all the products I use in this tutorial are linked in my LTK and my Amazon storefront. I'll put details in the caption. Bye guys.